Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Mary Jo. Welcome back to my channel. And thank you very much for everyone who's been helping my channel to grow and liking and sharing your comments. Thank you for your emails and questions. I'm doing the best I can to help anyone with their questions. If you do want to know your placement in charts, I can help you with that. Otherwise, you can go to astrolab.com. I'll put the link in there and you can find out where your ascendant and moon and all your planetary placements are for free. As long as you know your birth time, you'll get your ascendant. If you don't, well, then you'll get your equal house system. But people have been asking me to help them with that, and I'm happy to. Or people are asking about health questions. Anything like that, I would need to book a reading and do your chart. So I'm happy to help you. And some of the comments that people are making, I'm trying to respond to, and it won't let me. And I've tried repeatedly. So believe me, I'm not ignoring anyone. I am doing my best to see what's going on here. And I'll even go back a few days later and keep trying. So there was one person, I was not able to answer her comment, and I am sorry for that. So again, thank you very much. This is our reading for the week of March 5th through March 11, 2017. The sun is still in Pisces. At the time of this reading, when it takes place, the moon will have moved into Gemini. And because they're mutable signs, I guess that's why Spirit wanted to say that. Mercury will still be in Pisces. Venus is retrograde on the 5th, of March till June 9th. And that's pretty significant because it's about reviewing things in your self-worth, who you are, your possessions, the tangible things, of course, third dimensional things in your life. But it is also about your relationships and love. Your past relationships, in love or with family, friends, however you relate to people, even partners, co-workers, your boss. This is the time for the big review. I think it's till June 9th. So you want to review that. And actually, even if you don't want to, you're going to be forced to, because this is how the planets are moving right now. And Venus is calling us to do that. Remember, healing relationships outside of self starts with changing the relationship you have inside. Remember, as within, so without. You make the change in you, and the relationships in all things in your life shall change, with people, places, or things. All right? And since Venus rules both Taurus and Libra, we know it is about love, balance, harmony. Also, anything that you have in a legal situation, justice being served, and like I said, possessions, love. But with Taurus, we know it's about the home. We know it's about your third dimensional possessions, things that you want, those bells and whistles in life that we seem to crave in this physical body. Okay, so looking at that in review. Now, Mars is still in Aries, okay, and it's moving into Taurus on the 11th of March. Saturn is at 26 degrees Sagittarius, which is conjunct the galactic center. And then we have some Jupiter is still in Libra, but it's retrograde. And we want to ride this Jupiter in Libra till the end of the year when it passes, because this is a great time for us to make connections with other people in any form of life, in a partnership or a love relationship, and healing. And the North Node is still in Virgo. It's that polarity which we'll be shifting to in May to Leo and Aquarius. And then also with Mars shifting. So we have some energy still here. So I have this fire and water energy feeling going on. And pretty much they wanted all these purple stones. So I picked all my purple stones and I asked, like, why? Well, yeah, it's the color of the psychic. The psychic is the high priestess, and that is Pisces. And we are in Pisces, and this is all about our intuition. I'm sorry, my son's cat decided to come and visit us. Okay, so he's shaking the camera. Okay, so let's get started and hope that he'll cooperate with us. All right, we start with the Six of Wands. Now, for many of you, this is about a work or a social situation. You've been asked to take a lead in something. Now, it could be even you were asked to be a president or chairperson at your church or local, whatever community organization you're with that you became the leader of, where someone recognized your skill sets and asked you to take over, even if it's temporary. But it could be many of us, it's about a job promotion, a raise, recognition of our skills, and asking us to go to the next step. It's something that we have balance and harmony in, but we had a lot of great ideas and we're really looking to put them into action. There is some prosperity here for us. So I do feel there's money coming, and I don't mean tax returns, you know. Because you say, oh, Mary Jo, it's tax season. Yeah, well, not everybody gets a tax return, okay? Some people have to pay, and this is something coming to you, so just welcome it in. And you see the people around you are like waving their wands and applause and accolades. So for many people, if you'll know what this is, it is about you moving forward. Others, it's a successful venture that you did in business or a creative endeavor, whether it was an art piece or a musical piece, composition, anything to do with your trade or vocation, because it is about work also. It's something that you love to do and you're inspired when you do it and you create. You know, we have this beautiful, so you see here, it's either laurel or bay leaves or something in the wreath. So it's a time of celebration. So this is definitely recognition for the work that you did, the piece that you did, or completion of it. And everyone is really applauding it. Now, with this energy, too, it is about moving forward and feeling some fiery spirit in you. I've got to say, the impetus has been there for many people. Once Mars moved into Aries, I mean, that's their ruling planet and sign. And once it's in there, it's like I said a month or so ago that you put the fire under you. Things are starting to move forward, hallelujah. For most of us, or many of us, I'm seeing, even with myself personally, after that 10 years, 11 years, it's starting to have the impetus of change. And we want to welcome this and ride this wave. Like I said, like surfing. When someone tells you the wave is a bitchin' wave and you can jump it and ride it all the way to shore, this is the energy we're on right now. And Aries especially, you want to keep this going before it moves into Taurus. And also with this Jupiter in Libra. So we definitely want to expand on that integrating of the me with the we, the I with the other, in all areas of our life. So really make this manifest right now. Let's see, what else do we have with this card? Even the cloak and the clothing, you know, you have that yellow of empowerment there. But the red is grounding, which is very amazing because usually fire energy is all over the place. You know, fire just sometimes cannot be contained, and air feeds the fire. But once you're grounded and stable, you can contain the fire. You could still let it burn and breathe, but it is in control. So for many of you, they're saying, right now you're in control. This is that Jupiter and Leo energy. This is expanding on who you are, how you shine. Leo is the sun, and it is our divine masculine energy, our life force. So this is an expansion on you. And when I say you in the ego self, but in a balanced energy, and even you in your spiritual sense, with Jupiter, it's expanding on your knowledge, expanding on your spiritual self, your inner divinity, being grounded, stable, and you're starting to take root here. Because again, now we have this Queen of Cups energy. This is a very water energy. It's the third decan of Gemini and the first two of Cancer. So we do have this watery element. Now, for some of you, you're looking at this woman. Some of you are looking to move forward with this person that you've met. Could be female, could be male. That you met this person and you got the green light now. You got to go ahead with this person. They're welcoming you into their life and you're having a balanced relationship. But again, this fire and water energy. But it's going to be expanding with balance, equal partnership. With that being said, for some of you, that since this is a general reading, this is about the person you've been involved with. And it could be someone you met way back in August also, between August 2nd and 11th, or that you moved forward with in August. Around the 2nd to 11th, it's starting to develop and manifest into a much more stable, expansive relationship. Maybe you go into the next step. For some of you, they're even saying you're moving forward with this person and you're having a child with them. Because we do have this beautiful feminine energy, and Cancer rules the home, that's mother. So some of you, and we did have in the last few readings about planting the seed of a male child or being pregnant or people working on it. So some of you, if you have mazel, baby, mazel, congratulations, salud, that you're expecting a child. But in other situations, this is again honing in on your inner divinity. This is about you getting a control on your intuition, your feelings. This is lock and load. This is now you saying, I have contained my craziness or my irrationality or these mood swings I've been having, this depression I've been going through, this addiction I've been fighting, the people at work or in my life, my family, all the things that have been, the wands can also be that challenging, conflict. This is all coming into balance. You're moving ahead, and you're regaining a sense of semblance of peace and harmony. There is a little rippling going on around you, but it's not something crazy. It almost looks like the cliffs of Dover here. It reminds me of, we have these angels here around you. So you are protected. Spirit is always with you, but you've got it now. You've got to hold on your intuition or divinity. During this time of Pisces, many of the people that haven't been awake are awakened, and people that are awakened and weren't aware now are aware, and the people that are awake and aware are expanding. So this is, like I said, with this eclipse energy we came off of, I don't know how many of you experienced something. I did. The eclipse did hit me right where it said it would in my charts. And it threw me for a loop, but it was necessary, and it was something I had to face and address and move through. So this is like that energy regaining the calm. The calm after the storm. There is still some rippling going on there. But ahead of you, you still have calm waters, though. Let's say ahead of you is calm waters with this situation. If any of you are worried about this, whether it's work or your craft or a relationship, the business, the tax returns, the money, the legal situation, you can enter a state of calm right now, and you will be celebrating this, the outcome. Okay. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Now this is a major. And it's upright. I usually don't read in the reverse anyway, but it did come upright. So we know this is Jupiter energy again. Here's Jupiter, Jupiter in Leo. And this is Jupiter. And this is a new cycle in your life. So starting with this reading, now this can go out to August also. For some of you, this was the beginning of that you started in August, and some of you, they're saying the energy, Mary Jo, is going to go out to August 2nd to 11th. So this is really going to be a nice long transit for many of you. But it is about expansion. It's about what was in the past is now over with. The new cycle has begun. Anyone who's been oppressed, anyone who's been having difficulty, strife. And I know we all do in life. These are the ups and the downs, but we like the ups more. But think about it. If everything was always, always, always up, we'd probably get bored with life. So these are those unexpected things that's good fortune and success out of nowhere. Okay, so welcome it. Don't question it. It could be also changing your home or business, but it's in favor. Like some of you maybe are getting a bigger home, moving into another apartment, or opening a second business, moving into a larger facility. Even if it's your car, you're upgrading to a new car or changing the lease on it. Again, adding to the family. Jupiter is expansion, that you're having more children. Maybe somebody in the family is moving in with you. Like I have house guests right now for a few months, and there's a lot of love around me. I'm expanding on that. It's kind of nice. But it is about abundance, good luck. It's payback. Payback for the good you've done, and enjoy it now. Because if you've been oppressed, like I said, and downtrodden, this is a cycle. Now remember, the wheel goes up, the wheel goes down. Right now, ride this wave. This reading, it's going out longer than like 3 weeks to 3 months. This reading, for some of you, this is going to be a very slow moving, but lasting energy. And we want to get this impetus continuing until Mars moves into Taurus. Taurus tends to, yes, ground and manifest things, but it slows some people down depending on where it is in your chart. So definitely keep this going for you. And then we have another major. And I pulled another one after that because I was like, wow, 2 trump cards here. But with the Hermit, number 9, it is about, now this is beginnings, right? The 10. And 9 is the endings. So it's beginnings and endings, endings and beginnings. We just had the eclipse, and we know that things are going to, oh, that's why they're saying, yep. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so this energy for the eclipse, they're saying in Pisces, is going to last till August when the next eclipse season comes. Thank you, Spirit. So this energy for many of you is going to keep lasting and manifesting because you're doing the work. You're going to continue the work. It's not like you set the seeds of your intentions for that 2 weeks in a new moon. With this new moon eclipse that just passed in Pisces, solar eclipse, that energy is going out for 6 months. So those seeds are really being worked on, nurturing and growing all the way through. Beautiful. I love that, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, so the Hermit we know is Virgo. Virgo is very discerning, analytical, perfection. Be careful not to be too analytical. Be careful not to be the worry wart, because that rules your nervous system, Virgo. Anxiety, stress, tension. You want to try and keep this in balance. Trust that light within you, okay? With this card, that's what we're talking about. This is time to retreat, to think, to organize, ease that restless mind. Come back illuminated, all right? Feeling antisocial or grumpy or impatient with others is a low vibration, and worrying, that's that part of Virgo you have to worry about, being overly critical, overly analytical. It's too stressful on other people. I know it's your need in your lower vibration or shadow side to criticize, but it can be very unhealthy, and it's actually your outward criticism to others is what you criticize and don't like about yourself. So again, going within, we're talking about, especially with this retrograde that we have with Jupiter. We start with partnership with whom first? Self. Remember we said change self before relationship with other changes. And with Venus, again, which rules Libra, which is about partnership and love, but your self-worth. So this is tying in very beautifully right now. I checked the ephemeris before I did this reading and took notes on what's moving where. And they told me I don't usually do that. I do it once in a while. So this is right on point here. But sometimes you need some solace and solitude to gain your clarity and be patient, especially against skepticism and other skeptical people, but usually it's you. You're the skeptic here and overanalyzing. Do some soul searching right now. Go within and trust that little light inside. Okay, so with the 9 energy, we want to end the lower vibrations of that Virgo. Okay. Oh, and Virgo is still in the North Node is in Virgo, like I said earlier, before it moves into Aquarius. Oh, geez. Leo, excuse me. North Node Leo, South Node Aquarius in May. So that too, this energy is going out till May. So we want to do the inner work now and end all the over criticizing, the skepticism, the nervousness that's going on, or at least get it in balance, because you can't always just clear everything. Life happens. And then on top of the Hermit, we've got the Emperor, which is Aries. It's number 4, which is completion. Aries, okay, is ruled by Mars, and Mars is in Aries right now, and it will be till, what did I say? The 11th, when it moves into Taurus, when the energy is slowing down, that earth energy, where Aries people or Aries-centric people, if it's in your ascendant, sun, moon, even North Node, have that fire in them, that impetus to go, and then sometimes Taurus comes along, that energy and that earth energy, and it smothers the fire, puts out the fire, okay, or it slows it down, and you're ready to go, 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 but Taurus is saying, no. Let's really look at this. Let's really check this out. Let's slow it down a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to work through this, and I'm going to make manifest for you. But you might be a little impetuous right now. You might be a little bossy right now. You might be a little bullying right now. And you might be a little bit in your head right now, because you're feeling like you're invincible. But that's what that energy does. They're saying to just, get in control. Because who's driving here? Who's the boss? You are. Remember, being in control over all things, but starting with yourself, your own energy. You got to be in control of that emotion, that fire. Being bold and command is great. Being aggressive, having self-mastery, great. Managing your life, great. But you want to do this with a fair, even, balanced energy where people respect and love you, know your skill sets, but they trust you. And you honor that in trust with an integrity, okay? Because everyone is looking up to you. Now, whether this is about your job, your family, it could be people that you like coach in a little league or soccer or swim, whatever it is. They're looking up to you and they want you to be a strong commander. Kind of like that patriarchal father figure or mother figure, even in today's aspects, but feeling that you are in control. Now, if you feel that you're bored or discontent and you don't want to do this anymore, you don't want to do all this work, you don't want to be in control and command, you want to abdicate the throne then, okay? Let someone else take the place who wants to do the work. This is a powerful position for you right now to achieve all your goals. But dealing with the facts, don't get emotional. That's why I'm saying keep your emotions in check. You want to be a stable, grounded commander here of self. All right, have a calm head, not that fireball head of ours that we have in many Aries energy. It also could be some financial stability for you, achievements, or powerful male influences in your life. Doesn't have to be a father figure, someone who's like a father to you. And like I said, it could be a woman who's like a father or male energy. Like I said, I'm a single mom. I raised my 4 children, over 20 years, and I'm an Aries, So you have that divine masculine energy through your femininity, but you want to do it in a loving, nurturing way without being fearful. You don't want to be a tyrantita or a tyrant. You want to be a loving, bold commander that is earning respect, and the respect given is earned and deserved, but not abused with power. So I don't know if that makes sense to any of you here, because I'm looking at this, I'm like, wow, 3 majors here at the end, fire and water going on. So we know with fire, it is Spirit's inspiration, that Holy Spirit, that God-like energy that we experience, creator source. And then we have with this Piscean energy, it's not only our emotions, Pisces is the most mystical of all the signs, the 12th house of endings. It's your karma. It is intuition. It is empathic abilities. It's the most psychic of all the signs. And here we are in this time with the sun here shining on us. And then we have this Mars and Aries energy and Jupiter. It's time for many of us to expand on our knowledge. So they're saying many of you took the download that we just had on this Pisces eclipse. Brava. I sat for like 4 days in solace and just saying to my higher self, I am an open and clear and wise channel for Spirit. Give me the information, I'll retain it, and I'll use it at a later date when necessary. So many of you took that into play, and it's going to help you. So this energy is probably going to go out probably till August with this reading. I wouldn't say that with all readings, but it is about, with this purple energy, getting our psychic abilities honed, grounded, stable, expanded, and being passionate and fiery about the energy. So I hope this reading helps you. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful week. I'll be having the full moon eclipse, the full moon reading up soon. And as always, I wish you the best.